Lincoln, Steven Spielberg's 2012 film, gave John Williams the opportunity to once again portray a president of the United States through music. He had done it with Kennedy and JFK, with Nixon, and also with Adams. And here he does it with one of the most important political figures in the history of humanity, a determined and contradictory leader, capable of upholding very high moral ideals while practicing a political pragmatism that led him to actions we would consider corrupt today, though he never used them for personal gain, but to achieve the union of the states, and above all, the abolition of slavery, an aberrant and depraved practice that was one of the causes of the American Civil War. The film is set in the turbulent context of the last 4 months of Abraham Lincoln's life, and John Williams elevates his music to a poetic and transcendent plane, though also with very earthly, organic, even comic moments.
My neighbors hear that I voted yes for nigger freedom, and no to peace, they will kill me.
A deal's a deal, and you men know better than to piss your pants just because there's talk about peace talks.
Look, I'll find another job.
Down in Nashville, they found out I was loyal to the Union. They came after me with Gelden knives.
In a context marked by tragedy, both personal and familial.
It's too hard. Too hard.
As well as that of a divided and conflicted nation. Lincoln does not have an imposing, majestic, or elegiac theme that glorifies his figure. Instead, several musical ideas emanate from him, showing his inner world or projecting his aura outward. One of them is this simple melody.
For the people shall not perish from the earth.
It's going to be so very close. You see what you can do.
It is a piece that conveys Lincoln's influence on others.
I vote yes.
Yay. James Brooks, nay.
And reveals his most intimate and austere side. There are other musical ideas that project an aura of humanity, serenity, moral conviction, and commitment.
Do you need company?
At times like this, I'm best alone. That's justice. Just read me back the last sentence of the telegram, please.
Have Captain Saunders convey the commissioners to me here in Washington.
Slight emendation, if you would, Sam.
His political transcendence and his universal message.
With charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in.
Williams and Spielberg made the bold decision not to assign Lincoln a single theme, so that, despite the tone, he would not become the musical protagonist, allowing something far more important to take precedence: the abolition of slavery. This is the main theme of the score, an emotional piece that appears when Lincoln looks at daguerreotypes depicting enslaved people. It functions as a path, as a goal to be achieved.
How can I hold that all men are created equal when here before me stands, stinking, the moral carcass of the gentleman from Ohio, proof that some men are inferior, endowed by their maker with dim wits, impermeable to reason, with cold, pallid slime in their veins instead of hot red blood?
We welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, first in the history of this people's chamber, to your house.
It is the music of the fulfilled objective.
Proposed.
And adopted.
Adopted. An amendment to the Constitution of the United States, Section 1, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the parties shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States.
And of Lincoln's legacy.
Pray that this mighty scourge of war may speedily pass away. Yet if God wills that it continue, until all the wealth piled by the...
A conquest not only national, but profoundly universal, one that goes beyond the president himself.